his partner. More insight there, but Christian Alshon will start us off with the first serve. Big swing and a miss early out of the gate. So if you're on the other side, you're the underdogs, you're matching up against one of the world's best. How do you approach it, Ross?
1-0-2.
Well, when you're an underdog, you gotta go in with discipline, because a lot of times you kind of can go in there doubting yourself and not feeling super confident. But if you go in there confidently and truly believing that you can be the top team, then the likelihood is much higher, and that confidence in the mind can be tricky sometimes.
Great point there. We'll keep that in mind. Ooh, nice dig from Akin. We'll open up the scoring on the other side. Ties it at 1 early.
1-1-1.
And there's the athletic Christian Alshon punching one through the wickets.
1-1-2. Side out. 1-1-1.
There's the crafty Rafael Lenhard. Federico Staksrud, all too familiar with that craftsmanship. These two squared off, as you mentioned, on Thursday. It was Rafael Lenhard that led the headlines, taking out Staksrud, world #1, to get to the semi.
Yeah, after watching Akin and Lenhard play a little bit of doubles this week, I got to see them play a little bit. I will say that when it comes to their touch, their dinking, their soft game, it's very solid. So they're going to probably want to look to use that advantage of their soft touch.
Side out.
Great hands battle there, winning by Lenhard and Akin.
1-1-1.
Nice. Covering off the tape. Fortuitous bounce.
Two, 1-1.
Ooh, had the opportunity, sends it long, but in talking with Rafael Lenhard in the booth yesterday, said doubles used to bore him a bit. Singles was a lot more exciting, having that tennis background coming over, and now he's found the nuances and the challenges to keep him motivated in doubles.
It's different when you come from tennis. Points are a little more fast, so a lot of go-go, and when you're playing good high elite pickleball, it's a lot of patience and slow play. Wow.
What a shot. Alshon not only hits the ATP, but picks the perfect spot for it.
They look very routine and calm there from Alshon. Yep.
Goes for that right foot.
1-2-1. Point.
Great read from Staksrud there, pinching the middle and putting that ball away.
2-2-1. Point. Yes, sir.
It seems that Lenhard and Akin are going for
3-2-1.
some speed ups a little early in the points. And I was thinking they would want to kind of use that touch and work the point a little longer, but maybe they're thinking they need to pull the trigger a little sooner.
Point.
Spot again, Christian Alshon, a little bit of off speed that can be a tempting and deceptive shot.
Yeah, when it comes to the off-speed speed up, you know, most people are thinking it's coming fast. So, you know, at the highest level, you're going to change those paces to throw your opponent off. Great ball down the line by Staksrud.
Where are you at in your development as far as doubles goes? What are you training? Anything you're developing in your current game, Ross?
Yeah, so when it comes to doubles, it's a lot of drilling. You know, a lot of resets, a lot of touch shots, a lot of deception, holding your shots. That's the biggest thing that I've been trying to work on for the last kind of year or two, as I was originally more of a singles player. And, you know, the doubles game takes a lot more drilling and touch and smart reads and decision making. There you see Lenhard and Akin playing a little more patient. Alshon pulls the trigger off maybe a questionable ball, and that works out a little better for them.
3-5-1. Point.
Once again, patience.
Yeah.
Alshon tries to pull trigger, and it works out in their favor.
Patience, the key word of the phrase.
Yes.
And Rafa talked a lot about that yesterday. That's the hardest mental barrier to overcome when it comes to doubles. Wow, what a sequence and a pattern for Rafael Lenhard.
Great flick towards the hip, set up by the two-handed put away.
5-5-1.
Oh, ATP was likely going to fall short, but Staksrud gets in the way of it anyways. And how about this, Ross? A 1-point lead swings the other way. Dogs finding some rhythm.
Second serve.
Toughness serve with the momentum going their way. Let's see if they can get it on their second.
Ooh.
I saw it, yeah.
A great trickery from Christian Alshon. Tripped him up a bit.
Good dink to throw his footwork a little off into the kitchen line.
Oh no! Why did he reach for it? That was short for sure.
It's tough when you know that the ATP is coming. It's hard to let that go because most players, I mean, they're going to make that. So it's really tough sometimes to let it go.
Point. Seven, 6-1. Point.
Couple unforced errors, and just like that, Staksrud Alshon retake the lead. Miss serve. Second serve to Alshon to try to keep this little lead going.
8-6-2.
Line drive and chokes up Rafael Lenhard. 9-6. Staksrud and Alshon.
Caught him leaning in the middle there and found that outside shoulder as he was leaning middle.
Oh, hops to the corner. Hits the Ernie to the same corner. Staksrud and Alshon with game point.
10-6-2.
spot. Good hold. 1 game point saved. So what kind of real estate they're working with here, down 4.
6-10-1. Second serve. Six, 10-2.
Hands battle for the books. Lands on the side of Staksrud and Alshon. No progress for Akin and Lenhard. Take another look. Everything out in front, no swing.
Nice, short, compact, great hands there from Alshon.
Point game. Timeout.
What a finish. A highly entertaining affair nonetheless, though. The underdogs with some hope. 6 points on the board, and a long way to go. Game 2 coming up next. Staksrud here in game 2.
Well, I saw when they got their run, it was kind of more they were being patient, waiting for Alshon and Staksrud to pull the trigger. They made a couple errors, and that's where they got their little run up to that 6 point. I think they're going to, I really think they should keep kind of that slow game going. Just don't give Fed that Ernie he was looking for right there.
It's counter from Lenhard. Akin missing the follow-up counter. Ball back to Staksrud and Alshon right away.
I actually think that was a good speed up. Set them up with a good combo opportunity. Akin just missing that ball. Wow, great recovery off the Ernie from Staksrud to get back into position to put that ball away.
1-0-2. Point. Two, 0-2.
Wow.
Side out.
Rafael Lenhard showing off his athleticism with that great step back overhead.
0-2-1. Second serve. Zero, 2-2.
Wow. Sean, how did he get out of that sequence?
That was a good sequence there. Just good anticipation and athletic reaction there.
2-0-1.
Nice pull, catches Rafael Lenhard 1/2 second off guard. Have a look at it here. Held it, threw off the timing.
3-0-1.
Kind of towards that hip, chicken wing, shoulder area. It's always tough to get that reactive counter there. See Alshon mixing up his spots, leads to an Akin Lenhard timeout.
We'll take a quick timeout ourselves. 4-0 start for Staksrud, and Alshon finding their...
And Alshon can play a little more like, you know, a little more risky, pull a little more of those speed ups and unique deceptive triggers, and I think that they can have like that good dynamic duo with that combo of steady with a little more risk taking. And what makes it even more special is you see that risk being taken from the right side from Christian Alshon, which is not the normal case.
5-0-1. Second serve. Two. Side out.
Alshon trying to pull the deceptive down the line drive behind Lenhard, and Lenhard's on it with his two-hand backhand.
Zero 5-1.
Is up and perfect for Alshon. Nice grind. That's what it takes to get a point.
Defense, yeah, great defense and resets by Lenhard there to just keep them trying to keep making tough shots. And they're on the board. Let's see if this is the run they can finally get going here in game 2.
Oh.
Point.
Always love to see that.
Alshon not pleased.
No, not at all. That lucky side hook counter that ends up landing in.
Second serve. Two 5-2. Point.
Decent speed up there from Lenhard. Alshon on it, just misses it in the net.
Three 5-2.
Oh,
Point.
what a grind. Akin and Lenhard hanging right in. Now a chance to tie it.
They are earning their points right now on the defensive side. Great resets. Great job slowing the game down.
4-5-2. Side out. Five 4-1. Point. Six 4-1. Point.
So it closes, springing to life.
Yeah, Akin was trying to keep him back, and Staksrud makes a good read closing the net on that ball from Akin and attacking and putting it away.
Second serve.
You can see he wanted it there. Staksrud definitely wanted that, Ernie.
Saw a lot of that in mixed doubles yesterday.
Oh my goodness, Pickleball was, like we said, putting on an Ernie clinic. And in those situations, you just can't dink or reset towards the line. It's just, it's going to put you in that situation to give those good top players that easy Ernie. Net court giving Alshon the pretty routine ATP there.
8-4-2. Side out.
Alshon going for one of the OG style speed ups with the undercut towards the sideline. And it does not work there.
Second serve.
To Rafael Lenhard's credit, I think that might be the first dinks reset that he has missed in a long time. He's been very consistent on that part of the game. They just are losing they're losing the fast part of the game a little more, their hands battles.
Point.
When you're a newer team adjusting to doubles, or newer to the game, I guess, at the pro level, what's the hardest part of the game to adapt to, would you say, along that line of thought you just mentioned?
Kind of goes back to what I said earlier about the confidence and the belief is always the number one. But when it comes to actual execution, I really think it's the consistency and the decision making. Keeping, making the opponent play a tough ball every single shot, never letting up and giving easy freebies. I think that's what the top teams do on a regular basis.
8-5-1.
To not give away freebies with all the pressure they put on you, they being the experienced players.
Yep.
A line sweep for Christian Alshon.
Very deceptive trigger pull there, holding it till the very last second.
So good at that. Makes it look easy.
9-5-1.
Down the line in a beaut for Akin. Held it.
Saw the Federico Staksrud Ernie attempt come in and made him pay with that good speed up down the line.
Ooh, that's a sitter. Rafa knows it. Christian Alshon says thank you very much for the Christmas gift early. Winner of this one, by the way, would get the winner of Travis Rettenmeyer and Juan Benitez, who are in a third game battle right now with Casey Campbell and Adam Harvey. It'll be the round of 16 matchup next. The bracket. Oh, like clockwork. Finished it off. Christian Alshon and Federico Staksrud are the team that advanced to the round of 16. A nice battle, Lenhard and Akin, but their road ends there.